Yes. Yes, we are here. We are here. And many are wanting to participate in this conversation, as essentially many are wanting to hear this conversation expressed again. And so we will speak specifically on the concept that you call meditation, and also on the healing of the mind, the body, and what you call the soul. And of course, this has been spoken on before in various capacities, and some of you are possibly already aware of the great power that you all hold to be able to heal and regulate and balance yourselves. And we do appreciate being given an opportunity to speak upon this topic, as essentially the tract that we are wanting to take with this today to start is that of why the concept of meditation is such an important role in this. And so, as many of you may recognize, the over clouding and overwhelming of information and access to the expressions of other beings is quite intensively ingrained into your reality experience currently. You are, you could say, inundated with information and belief systems and ideas from every angle. You are told how to live and how to think and how to present yourselves. And so this is a gateway, you could say, that meditation does offer, as meditation is the generation, the creation of communing with your inner self. As all of you do have, you could say, an outer self or versions of outer self that you do project or express through, where you need to cultivate your words and tone your expressions in order to communicate clearly and effectively what you are trying to share. And yet, with the concept of meditation, sitting in commune with oneself, this does bring access and connection consciously to the true you. And so, with this being said, meditation is the practice of this connection with the inner self. And oftentimes, when one does engage upon this, one recognizes a rushing of thoughts, urges to stop and go do something productive, urges to make phone calls or connect and do things that you have forgotten about. Sometimes it is past experiences or interactions with others that does come up. And this is a beautiful thing indeed, as this does give you the opportunity to observe those things which are distracting you, those things which are going left undone or unsaid, and those things which are sticking points for you, which are holding you back in the past, holding you back into an old identity, holding you back into an experience that has been had. And so you could say this is one layer to meditation, the observance of all of those things in order to release them and go deeper. And what we are meaning when we say this is simply just observe it and let it flow away. Tell yourself this does not matter or need to hold my attention in this now moment. It is performing these actions until you find yourself in a state of calm and peace within yourself. Of course, these things may still be flowing, and yet it is almost as if you are in a bubble with yourself, just being. And now this is where the interplay between meditation and your own personal healing does come into play, as truly we are wanting to say it is those things which are looping in our heads, those people or experiences that we are not able to forgive and release and move on from, those sticking points, those splits in identity, those pulls to be doing a million things at once, the worries and fears and concerns that we have, the reactivity and the rage and the spitefulness. These are all things that impact the body, and yet they are held in the mind, in the field of being. When we are feeling as if we have a weight on our shoulders, the world on our back, when we are afraid to step forward in our lives, when we are feeling as if we cannot stand anymore. All of these things are manifest in the body. When we are holding on to things too tightly, when we are speaking harm or lies about another, when we are unwilling to address things that are continuously coming up in the mind. All of these things, again, do affect the body. And so, of course, meditation gives the space to have a very focused intention to begin addressing these things. And so, as you have observed and let flow, now you can, in that bubble with yourself, simply ask. It could be the question of what is one thing that I can address and work through today? What is one thing I'm ready to release myself from? What is one thing that's holding me back or holding me down? Simply by asking these questions one at a time and then just sitting, being open to hearing that quiet voice within. And of course, it will sound as if it is your voice, as your inner self is you, and it is also us. You could say other yous. more expanded yous that have participated outside of the life that you are living in now, currently. There are many in your inner world that are there to support you, guide you, release you back into the remembrance of your full true self. And so, when you heal the mind, you heal the body. When you release constriction on the mind and the body, you release constriction on the soul. When you begin washing clean the mind, you wash clean the expression of the soul and the expression of the body. And so, this is why it is imperative to have this time of meditation. Having this time of meditation and asking to see not only your true sense of self, to feel your true sense of self, but also asking to see the expression you are currently projecting yourself as being human. As many of you are unwilling to see what could be said as fatal flaws in your character and your values and your expressions. Many of you are quite unaware of the way in which you present yourselves in your realities. And so unfold the inner self with these times of meditation. Give yourself the honor, the love, and the grace to spend much time with your inner self. And we could have simplified this conversation by saying that, of course, it is the energy frequency of unconditional love that does unconstrict, unladen, liberate, and heal all aspects of self. And yet, for many, there is quite the journey to understand what unconditional love truly is and what it truly means and how it is truly felt and expressed. And so sit with yourself in open-hearted, open-minded meditation. Seek unconditional love for yourself, and many doors will be opened for you. Many things will be released from you. And know you are fully supported and guided in these processes. Know that you can release yourself from anything. And of course, you can give yourself the peace of recognizing why these things have stuck with you, why these things come up for you often, why those people irritate you and anger you, simply by going within and seeking with patience, with silence, with love. That is all.